Clint's past catches up with him in episode 4 of Hawkeye as a relative of Black Widow aggressively introduces herself. Kate, Hailee Steinfeld, and Clint's, Jeremy Renner, relationship grew, then ultimately fell apart in the episode Partners, Am I Right? Which is available to watch now on Disney+. The LARPers returned to help while a new threat emerged to hinder. We also learned more details about the Tracksuit Mafia and their connections to Kate's stepdad Jack. We're approaching the business end of the Hawkeye series now, with just 2 more episodes remaining before the festive finale. Here's a recap of everything that happened in Hawkeye episode 4 on Disney+. Picking up from episode 3's cliffhanger ending, Kate and Clint are caught snooping around the bishop home by Jack Duquesne, Tony Dalton, who holds the Ronan Sword up to Clint's throat. Kate's mom Eleanor, Vera Farmiga, enters the room to defuse the situation, and Jack actually appears starstruck when he realizes they have an Avenger in the house. Clint notices the Ronan Sword in Jack's possession and swipes it on his way out of the house. Before he leaves, Eleanor pleads with Clint to keep Kate safe, and asks him to forget the case involving the Tracksuit Mafia. Perhaps Eleanor knows more than she's letting on as, after a bit of digging, Clint finds out Jack's company Sloan Limited are front for the Tracksuit Mafia. Back at Kate's extravagant childhood home, Kate finally seems to be warming to Jack as she can see that he makes her mom happy. His embarrassing dad-isms entertain Kate and Eleanor too. Unfortunately, Kate's hope of a happy family with her stepfather-to-be are dashed when Clint tells her that her suspicions were correct about him. Though Kate may have missed out on having one surrogate father figure, Clint appears to finally be stepping into the role. While spending an evening of Christmas shared together, he teaches her how to knock a man out with a coin, and then opens up to her about the time he met Natasha Romanoff. It's interesting to hear more about Clint and Natasha's origin story. Hawkeye has shown us that Clint is still reeling from her death and tells Kate that the best shot he ever made was the one he chose not to take on Natasha.